Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Center fielder number 1, Robbie Hanchuk.
Game 2 of this doubleheader about to get underway between the Solano Mudcats and the no longer undefeated Healdsburg Prune Packers. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase Banks on the mound for Solano. Generates the whiff from Robbie Hanchuk, who had a good game 1. Hitting in the leadoff hole for the second consecutive time here today. Chase Banks has had a 3.75 ERA coming into today.
Well, I don't know who we got it from.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and crushed into left field. Chasing back Benavidez, it's going to go off the wall. Benavidez will field it, it takes a weird bounce, and Hanchuk has an easy double to start it off. He continues to hit baseballs very hard.
Number 18, Will Hodo.
That one at 96 off the bat of Robbie Hanchuk. And Will Hodo, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. Also had a big game 1, hitting baseballs hard all over the yard. The Mudcats won game 1, 4-2, to hand the Prune Packers their first loss of the season, league or non-league. Wind is starting to pick up here at Fannin High as we head into the afternoon. And now Hodo's going to call time at the plate.
It's his first time. Yep, it's his only one. It's the only time I'd be that.
Hodo comes into this one at 692, 9 for 13 so far. 1 home run to go with that. Pitch. That's a breaker taken outside. Balholm, who was in left field last game, is behind the plate for this one. One of the fastest catchers you'll see. Maybe not JT Realmuto level speed, but he's up there. The pitch. Swung on. Hit it into center field. Chasing back McGee, but he has a beat on it. He's got it. He's going to try and make the throw.
He left early.
Runner's tagging, and a good one-hop throw does not get there in time.
Check second. Yo, he left early.
So Hanchuk tags up and gets to third.
Or not. Okay,
So 1 out now, and we're on third.
No, it's not.
Now batting third baseman number 16, Hunter DeRoe.
So here's the third baseman, Hunter DeRoe. At the top of the order last game, which remains the same despite some position changes in the field for Healdsburg, was very productive, but they just couldn't be driven in until it was a little too late. That one misses low and away from Chase Banks. So Hanchuk on third. 1 out, and Hunter DeRoe at the plate. DeRoe at 459 coming into this one. The stats are updated from the last week. He's got 8 RBIs. And that one is popped up. Foul ground in play. Looking at it for his ball home, and now Piazza makes the call, and they're going to collide. Piazza just went towards the backside of Ballholm. It's caught by the catcher Ballholm. And both sides look to be all right. So that's 2 outs on a interesting play there. Piazza kind of slid for it and took Ballholm out. But it looks like everyone's all right. Ballholm came up with it.
Jared Sandstrom.
And it did sound like Piazza made the pretty loud call. Ballholm took it anyway. And they got the out. So there's 2 outs now. Jared Sundstrom at the plate. Swung on, hit well into left field. Benavidez is going to have to chase that one into the gap. And he's got it. Michael Benavidez, who's getting his first action of the day, makes a great play out and left to save a run. No run score for Healdsburg. We go to the bottom of the first here. We are back to the bottom of the first. It's Bronson Bauholm, the catcher in this one, leading it off against Robert Ivasian for Healdsburg, who has not given up a run in 6 2/3 innings of work for the Prune Packers. The pitch misses low and in. So a solid first inning of work for Chase Banks there in the top of the inning, ended off by a nice defensive play by Michael Benavidez. Pitch. That's a good frame job by the catcher, McDonald. Working up with the baseball. Gets the call there at the knees. Ivasian is ready to work here. Almo making him wait a little bit. Comes the pitch. Ball inside edge. Gets the plate.
Find the way, baby.
90 from Ivasian on that one. Takes a long look in. Here comes the 1-2. That's a curveball. The ball home waits back on and fouls off. Stays alive. This is back-to-back games with a solid leadoff at bat against the starting pitcher. Jackson Forbes last game worked an 8-pitch walk, and now Bauholm about to see his 6th pitch of the at-bat. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by him for the strikeout. First of the day for Ivasian. So here's Jackson Forbes, shortstop for the second game today. Played shortstop earlier as well. And the pitch. Fastball way up and high, way up and away. And here comes the 1-0. Another one misses up and away. And Ivasian kicks something on the mound there. It looks like he's messing with the landing spot just a little bit. No complete redo of the mound there. Pitch. And that's way up. And Forbes now 3-0. It's Michael Benavidez on deck, who made the great play to end the inning. Did not play in game 1. In left today. He's also played right and DH'd a little bit this year. Pitch. Forbes taken all the way for strike 1. So a good hitter's count. The 2-hitter Forbes. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of McDonald. So Ivasian has worked it back full. And here it comes. Taken, ball 4 low, and Forbes walks again. So a 1-out walk for Jackson Forbes.
Next up, left fielder number 30, Michael Benavidez.
So here is Michael Benavidez in left field. First at bat of the day. Did not play in game 1.
Get into one, baby.
First pitch is swung on and hit high in the air. Shallow center field. Coming in his hand shot, coming out is Duplantier who makes the grab. We're on number 2, so a first pitch pop-up from Benavidez, and there's 2 outs. Duplantier with a nice grab there, drifting back for that one.
Next up, number 25, first baseman Luke Piazza.
So here's Luke Piazza, the first baseman today, DH'd in game 1. And the RBI double that gave the Mudcats the lead in that one. And Forbes is going, throw down to second.
Safe.
Close one in time. No, it's not in time. It's Forbes is safe.
I was going to ask you, is it a ball?
Forbes steals second base with 2 outs, and that's big because that gets him into scoring position.
Yeah.
And obviously you're going on the pitch here. Or in contact, I should say. Forbes takes a good lead, good secondary. Piazza swings and foul tips that one into the glove. Forbes went towards third, but it was a foul ball, so no advancement.
So
1-1 now to Piazza. Forbes on second. Duplanter holding him on. The pitch. Curveball in the dirt. And Forbes is going to hold as it gets slightly away from McDonald. Forbes gets his lead, gets a look back from Avazian. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul ball off the backstop. And it's 2-2. So the Mudcats working some good at-bats here. Duplanter backs off the hold. Another look back from Avazian. Forbes takes a step. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Piazza down on strikes. Avazian out of the inning. It's 0-0. We'll head to the top of the second here in We are back for the top of the second here at Vanden High. It's a 0-0 ball game. And this is Damian Bravo, who did not play in the first game, but he's had a great season at .360 with a double, 9 for 25, and 11 RBIs as he takes that one low. We'll see what happens with the zone in this one. It was pretty low in that first game. Anything at the knees was generally called a strike. Here comes the pitch. Takes the curveball outside. The throw from Pavlov bounces there.
What's the final? 3-0. I can't do it.
Here comes the pitch to Bravo. Taking all the way on 3-0 and takes a strike. Here comes the 3-1 to Bravo. Swung on, popped up, in play, fair territory, right towards the mound. Coming in is Toby, and Toby's got it. Looking towards the sun. Was able to block it out and make the grab. These 1 o'clock starts mean that the sun is not shining directly on my right side, which is nice.
Next up, first baseman number 30, Christian Almanzo.
It does mean that the third baseman looking for that ball is going to have a tough time. This is Christian Almanzo, the first baseman. Got one at-bat last game when he came in for Travis Sanders. And a pitch is swung on and missed. A high fastball from Chase Banks gets a whiff. For Almanzo, he comes in at 308, 12 for 39. Couple of extra base hits. That one's low. So here comes the 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he drops in a curveball. Started at the same spot as that fastball that he whiffed on. And drops back in the zone for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 to Almanza.
And stop trying.
Swing and a miss. Banks strikes out Almanza. That's Almanza's 17th strikeout of the year. And 2 quick outs in the top of the second.
Next up, second baseman number 12, Will Portero.
So here's the second baseman, Will Portera. He came in at catcher last game for the injured Kimball Schuessler. At least I'm assuming that's what the cause was. It might have just been a straight substitution. But Schuessler was hit in the throat by a ball that came up after bouncing and got him. He stayed in the game originally, but I think that's what the sub was made for. Pitch in is a strike, so it's 1-1. Playing second base in this one is Portera. Pitch, swung on, popped up on the infield, maybe shallow outfield. And it's a call off by Forbes, who makes the play. That'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's still 0-0. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's the bottom of the second here at Vanden High. And it's the new guy, Josh Pernetti, at the plate. And he takes the ball outside. Robert Ivazian back out there for his second inning of work. Hitting in the 5-hole is Pernetti, the DH. Pitch. This is low. McDonald has done a very good job of framing those low pitches up. Doesn't get the call that time. You can see McDonald working back there on every pitch. 2-0. Taken for a strike. 2-1. Yeah. Here comes the 2-1. Taken low and in for a strike. And like I said, if you're going to work low, this is the catcher to do it with. Nate McDonald is framing everything up, and he's doing it very quickly and efficiently. So here comes the 2-2 for the new guy. First at bat with the Mudcats, he calls time. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pernetti down on strikes in his first at bat as a Mudcat. Ivazian has another K. That's a So here's Tyler Toby. 3 Ks now on the day for Robert Ivazian. And Toby swings at a fastball and is underneath it. Toby's got the most strikeouts of anyone on the Mudcats, 16 and 32 at bats, and he swings and misses at another fastball up top. So here comes the 0-2 from Avazian. And that time he chases it again, but he gets a piece of it off the backstop.
Kings made that trade. I would see rumors that they might try to use some of it on the trade. What do they do? They said they might try to use some of it on the trade.
Still 0-2 to Toby.
That's how you make some.
And here it comes.
We had a double.
Fastball up high, and this time he finally gets the take on it. Same pitch 4 times in a row. There's your take from Toby. He's at third base today. Plays a little bit of third, a little bit of shortstop. Forbes taking over short today. Here comes the Toby. That one's low. Another really good frame by McDonald, but doesn't get the call. So it's 2-2 to Toby. Working back into this at-bat here after a couple of early whiffs. And here it comes. So a ground ball, first base, played by Almanza. He'll get to the bag in time. For out, number 2.
It just hasn't been it's just said waiting for pitch still.
Next up, right fielder number 2, Caleb Jeske.
I don't got a reason to lie. They give me the key to the sky.
So here's Caleb Jeske. He's in right field today. He comes in hitting 0-95 for the Mudcats. 2 for 21. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Both those hit singles. Is the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a nice slider from Avazian.
Yeah.
2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the second of this 7-inning game. Game 2 of this doubleheader. The Mudcats took game 1, 4-2, and ended the undefeated season as that one's grounded to short. Played by Duplantier. Throw over to first is in time. It's a 1-2-3 second for Robert Avazian. 0-0. We'll be back to top. Welcome back. It's the top of the
Now
third.
batting number 7, catcher Blake McDonald.
This is the catcher, Blake McDonald. Did not play in game 1, facing Chase Banks. And a swing and a drive deep into left field. If it's fair, it's gone.
I don't know.
And it's gone. The catcher, Blake McDonald, takes the first pitch to the third for a long home run down the left field line. And it's 1-0 Healdsburg. That's how quick they can do it. That's their 9th homer as a team. And for McDonald, that's his first.
Number 3, Jaden Duplantier.
So it's 9 homers as a team and still nobody with multiple homers. It's the shortstop, Jaden Duplantier. Also did not get into the last game. He takes the first pitch low. So it's 1-0 Prune Packers after the solo shot from 8-hitter catcher Blake McDonald, and that ball was destroyed. The pitch. That one's in there on a slide piece from Chase Banks. pitch. Chop foul into the dugout. Here comes the pitch from Banks. Fouled off the backstop.
Okay. Yeah. No, I understand.
Here it comes again from Banks on the 1-2. Taken low on a slider. Duplantier almost offered at it.
No, I don't think we can because it's on it's like above the backstop.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to foul ball, but it'll go off the backstop. Two-two to the short stump. Duplantier. One out, or excuse me, no outs, nobody on after the solo home run from Blake McDonald. And a 1-0 Healdsburg lead. The pitch swung on and grounded foul, and Duplantier just continues to fight to make this a long at bat. Sending everything somewhere not in play. Here it comes again, 2-2. Taken, missing outside.
All the lights are green and there's one that's like flat.
And we go full.
Yeah.
That one was close. Did not get the call, and Duplantier works the full count. Here comes the payoff. Between a line drive. Caught by Jackson Forbes. Perfectly timing the leap up to one side. And Jackson Forbes makes a spectacular leaping grab for out number one. Duplantier works the long at bat, but a hard line drive is caught on the fly by Jackson Forbes. A great play right there. We've seen a couple of balls get hit towards him like that, and that's the first one he was able to really corral. It's the top of the order, Robbie Hamchuk at the plate, and he fouls one off. Wind really picking up here.
Foul ball was brought to you by West America Bank.
So 0-1 to Robbie Hamchuk. He doubled his first time up to start off this ball game. Here comes the pitch. Fastball way up high from Banks.
Yeah, you too. Somehow
Pitch misses low.
So somehow the power to it, like.
So 2-1 count here to Robbie Hamchuk. He's been big all day for Healdsburg.
This is on.
Well, they haven't been able to get him around the bases. Checks a swing. Did not go on that one in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It lost like the action, like power to the swing. And that somehow they want us to get up there on a
Yeah. Here comes the pitch. Between a line drive down the line. Foul ball.
We don't have a
So another one
bubble.
where that nearly went fair. And Hamchuk has worked his way down the line.
So
That one foul.
somehow it got disconnected from the server. So I guess that's what the blinking yellow light is. But he said that we're gonna have
Here it comes again.
we're gonna be able to do anything.
It's a ground ball, shortstop.
Troubleshooting
Forbes a nice job. Throw across his body is low, but picked up by Piazza for the out. It's out number 2. Jackson Forbes having a nice defensive inning.
Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
Next, designated hitter, number
Can you guys get up
18,
on the
Bill
ladder and turn it
Hodo.
on and off? It's like I don't think so, but
So here's Will Hodo, the DH.
done for the day.
2 out. There's nobody on after the solo shot from McDonald. The pitch swung on high in the air. Right center field. Now both outfielders start coming in. And it's going to drop in front of McGee out in center field. And Hodo, who was hustling hard out of the box, is going to get into second base. And we've seen that so many times here at Vanden, everything's blowing towards left field. A ball hit to right field can end up in center with how this wind blows. And that was during a calmer period of wind there. Will
Next
Hodo
up,
has a
third
double,
baseman number 16, Hunter
hustling out of
Giroux.
the box with 2 outs, and he's rewarded for it. McGee and Jeske both started, running towards relatively medium right center, and then immediately at the same time started sprinting in as that one was just knocked down by the wind. And McGee made a sliding attempt but could not get to it. It's Hunter Giroux now with a runner on second and 2 outs. Giroux takes that one for a strike on the outer edge.
Looks right at. It just picked it up.
Are we on the right batter?
No. It still thinks we're in the bottom of the first.
Can you skip ahead?
Here comes the pitch. That's a curveball. Did he go? He did not.
What is this, top 3?
Second time a
Yeah, top 3.
Prune Packer hitter has started to chase after one, but not gone after it. So Hodo on second with 2 outs. Runner in scoring position for Giroux. And here it comes. He's being held on by the second baseman.
So it still has.
Top 3. And then can you just click on who's supposed to be up?
It's still our line.
Make a play for him.
There we go. Who's this guy?
Here comes the pitch. Walked. Well, ball home. He's going to hold the runner at second. He doesn't make the throw.
I mean, I
Great
don't-
job there by Bronson Ballon to keep that one alive and get to it quickly. Hodo kind of started to break for third, but he had to go back. And Ballon, good job to eat that one, not make an ill-advised throw.
I won't let you change the field.
Until
Here
you-
comes a
unless you let
3-0 to
it
Hunter
run
Doro.
after every pitch.
Held on by Indelicato at second. Ball 4 up high. So we've gone from the solo shot, back-to-back quick outs,
Yeah, but that's
then a
be-
double
that's
on
because I
a pop-up
switched
and
it,
a
like,
walk.
after the fact.
And now Chase Banks and the Mudcats in some trouble. Jared
Next
Sundstrom,
up,
the cleanup
number
hitter,
11, the
come out.
left fielder, Jared Sandstrom.
Sundstrom had the RBI double in the 7th of the first game. That made that a lot more interesting than it needed to be.
I'm saying there's any way to change who's up.
I don't think they said.
Lucky for the Mudcats, they held on and they won that one.
Do you remember seeing that as a way to change the batter? I don't.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Runner on first and second, 2 outs for Sundstrom.
It's like I can change it like after the fact.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the outer edge. Perfectly placed heater from Chase Banks. Hodo on second. Giroux on first. Wind really picking up for this pitch here. I'm sure you can hear on the broadcast. And that one is chopped. He's going to go real foul. It is. Just the nubber right off the very end of the bat. It started fair and quickly went foul off the spin. And it's 0-2 to Jared Sundstrom.
Are you on the right up?
Yeah. It's gonna miss at bats.
That's
Yeah.
it was down. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
They're up 1-0 as well.
Yeah.
Twin Packers up 1-0 as well.
So an 0-2 count now. Runners on first and second. It's a 1-0 game.
So it has exit
Here comes the pitch from Banks. Swung on it high in the air, middle of the infield. Forbes is going to call for it, and Forbes has it. He makes all 3 outs of the inning in the field. The Prune Packers get one on the solo shot from Lake McDonald. It's 1-0 Healdsburg as we go to We are back. It's the bottom of the third. Here at Vernon High, and Max McGee is up for the Mudcats. We've got a new pitcher. It is Vaughn Moderer for Healdsburg. He's pitched in 2 games, both in relief. 5 innings, only 1 hit, 1 run, 9 strikeouts, and no walks. The pitcher out of San Diego. And the pitch. And McGee fouls that one right off of somebody's mask. I think it was the umpire. Yeah, he got him square in the jaw. We'll take a walk around. Seems to be all right. So it's 0-2 to Max McGee. Start off this inning. And the pitch. Fastball. Misses up.
93.
93 from Vaughn Moderer, and that tells you why he's got 9 Ks in 5 innings and hasn't walked anybody. Only 1 base runner allowed in 5 innings of work. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Vaughn Moderer with his first K. Down goes McGee for out number.
Second baseman, Brandon Indelicado.
So here's Braden Indelicado, comes into the day at 258. All of his hits, just singles, 4 RBIs, 4 walks. He has struck out 11 times, facing a big-time K pitcher. And he swings and misses at a fastball. Moderer throwing about as hard as anyone the Mudcats have seen this year here at Vanden High. Around 92, 93 on the fastball. And he's kept it in the zone, and when you're throwing that in the zone, it's going to be tough for hitters to get to. The pitch. Fastball in the zone again, and it's 0-2. And Delicado kind of went half swing there.
He's sitting like 92, 93.
Game on. Game on. Find a way, baby.
0-2 to Indelicado. Misses low and in. High octane stuff coming from Vaughn Moderer, who's been just about untouchable this year for Healdsburg. And the pitching is a big reason why they have been so good. 11-1 in league play. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and Delicado down on strikes. Moderer has his second strikeout.
Next up, catcher, number 4, Bronson Balholm.
So here is Bronson Balholm, top of the order up for Solano. They get just about nothing first time through. In the first pitch, Balholm shows bunt, pulls back for strike 1. Moderer throwing hard and throwing in the zone. A combo that comes hard to find. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss at the heater. He hasn't really gone away from the fastball yet, and what a reason does he have to right now? So it's 0-2 to Balholm. The pitch goes to the fastball again. He strikes out the side, all on the heater. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Healdsburg leads it
things off for the Prune Packers. Right fielder, number 4, Bravo.
He's
Damien.
in like low 80s in the first.
Welcome back at the top of the 4th. Chase Banks still on the mound for Solano, and Damian Bravo rips one down the left field line, but it's foul.
Damien Bravo.
That was 80.
Damian Bravo, team leader in RBIs, getting his second at bat of the day here. The pitch, swung on high in the air, shallow center, in between everybody. And Forbes is going to call it off. That's 4 straight outs made by Jackson Forbes in the field. So Jackson Forbes, the shortstop, having a busy,
Next
busy
up,
day.
first baseman number 30, Christian Almanzo.
And this is the first baseman, Almanza. He leads the team in strikeouts. He's got 17 on the season. Came into this game with 16, struck out his first time up. And that's team leading by a solid margin. Next is at 11. But he's still hitting 308 coming into the day. The pitch. It's going to line drive hit into deep center field, chasing McGee back. McGee is not going to have a play. It's going to one-hop the wall and go over. It's a ground rule double for Christian Almanza. So that's a 97 mile per hour on the exit velo double for Christian Almanza, and that one bounced over the wall. Probably didn't matter. Probably a double either way. Maybe something goes wrong in the field for Solano. And it's Will Portera, second baseman, up for Healdsburg. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball drops in there for a strike. They're not really holding Almanza on. He is a first baseman. He's not the fastest. But, I mean, there is no resistance at second base there. He can get about as large of a lead as he wants. But that said, he's not really taking that much of one. So the pitch, swing and a miss on a curveball right underneath the bat of Will Portera. Here comes the pitch. Fastball is way up high. It's 1-2. So the runner, Almanza, still not being held on at second. Still not taking much of a lead, despite that. Seen a lot bigger leads at second base today. The pitch, swung on and hit off the backstop, and that rolled right in front of me. But there's a fence in front of me. 1-2 again to Portera. Here it comes. Swing on, hit well into right field. Chasing back Jeske. He's gonna go to his right now and he's got it. No, he doesn't, it drops. It hits off of his glove. Oh man, Jeske had played that great, took a great route. Had it, and it just hits off his glove and goes right through. Alonso only able to advance to third on that. But Portera all the way up to
Number
second.
7, Blake McDonald.
And that could prove to be very costly. I'm sure that'll be an error on Jeske. He's had some troubles out in right field in his last couple games. The pitch. Here comes the pitch to McDonald. Swinging a high, deep drive, but McGee has a beat on it. He's got it. Throw will come into the cutoff man, and a run will come in to score. It's 2-0 Prune Packers.
Okay, shot.
Next up, shortstop number 3, Jaden Duplantis.
So 2 outs in the inning, and the Prune Packers have a 2-0 lead. The throw being to the cutoff man meant Portera stayed at second. So not a guaranteed amount on a hit here, 2 outs, but still, 2 outs scoring position is more of the time than not a run. They are holding Portera at second, The pitch. Solano popped up in play and foul ground. Piazza right on the baseline makes the grab for round number 3. They get another one. It's 2-0 Prune Packers. We head to the bottom. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th. Jackson Forbes at the plate against Vaughn Moderer, who was sitting at 92-93 and just absolutely sat down Max McGee, Brandon Delicato, and Bronson Bauholm in his first inning of work in the bottom of the 3rd. Jackson Forbes gets his first crack at him here. Here it comes. Fastball way outside. McDonald with the behind-the-back transition there after the catch. 2-0 ball game. Prune Packers looking to avenge their first loss of the season. The pitch in there on the outer edge. Another great frame by McDonald. And Forbes shakes his head at that one. So it's 1-1. 2-1. And the pitch is fouled off. And now it's 2-2. Forbes has had some long at-bats all day here, and he works another pretty long one here against Vaughn Moderer. The pitch fouled off again, and that was about as close to the track man as we've seen anything get to. And maybe that one would have fixed it. 2-2 still to Forbes. He'll see his 6th pitch of the at-bat. And here it comes. There he goes in the dirt. No signal has been made, so I guess we're going to say it's a ball because Jackson Forbes is still standing at the plate, so it's 3-2. Benavidez on deck. Mudcats looking for their first base runner against Moderer here. The pitch. Fouled off again, and that goes right to Benavidez in the on-deck circle.
Go be early, Jackson.
Here it comes again, 7th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball into right field. Chasing Bravo back and now to his right. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
Next up, left fielder number 30, Michael Benavidez.
Michael Benavidez. Second at bat of the day for Benavidez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A big hack. Nearly went down on one knee there in the follow through. So here it comes again. Swing and a miss. Another big hack. You like to see these types of swings, but don't make contact with it. But if Benavidez does make contact with one of those, it's going to go a long way. So it's 0-2. The pitch. Between a high pop, shallow left center, and Duplantier is going to make the grab as that one was pulling in a little bit. So Benavidez pops out, and it's Luke Piazza.
Next up, number 25, first baseman Luke Piazza.
Oh, there we go.
So 2 out, and it's Luke Piazza at the plate as Moderer continues to mow down Mudcat hitters. That's a fastball in there. Another low frame from Blake McDonald. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul tip into the glove from Piazza. So Moderer struck out the side in his first inning of work. He's gotten 2 pop-ups in this one. We'll say one was a fly ball. One fly ball, 1 pop-up. He has dominated Mudcat hitters so far, and he's thrown strikes while doing it. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball into left field. Chasing back the left fielder, Sunstorm, but he's got it right on the line. 6 up and 6 down for Vaughn Moderer. We go to the top of the 5th just like that, and it's 2-0. Welcome back. It's the top of the 5th. Gilsburg at the top of the order. And Robbie Hamchuk is going to lead it off. Who's been on fire for this day. Pitch. That's a curveball. Low in the zone for a strike. Now third base coach is going to make his way out there. A pitch late. Here comes the pitch. Goes the curveball again. This time lower, and Hamchuk takes for a ball. Top of the order has done a lot of damage with nobody on, but have not really been able to generate too many runs. The pitch, and now Hamchuck just swords at that one for strike 2. Ugly looking swing generated there by Chase Banks. And it's 1-2. The pitch goes with it again, that time in the dirt, well blocked by Bauholm, and taken for a ball. Here it comes again, 2-2. Goes with the heater, doesn't get the call on the outside edge. First fastball of the at-bat totally froze Hamchuck. Doesn't get the call. Here comes the payoff. Swing on, popped up, foul ground in play. But no chance for Piazza or Jeske to get over to that one. And we talk about it a lot, it's a huge foul ground here at Vanden High. So a lot of foul pops that just aren't really able to get got to. And especially on the right side. I honestly can't tell you how much space there is down the left side because I can't see it. Here comes the next pitch to Hamchuck. Inside, ball 4. The Prune Packers have a leadoff base runner with a 2-0 lead. They're going to look to add here in the
Next
fifth.
up, designated hitter number 18, Will Hodo.
So this is a 7-inning game, game 2 of this doubleheader today. And Will Hodo will come to the plate. He's been hitting the baseball hard all day long. And the pitch. That one catches the edge. Hamchuck's lead on first, not too big. And in comes the pitch to Hodo. Takes that one outside. So a 2-0 count to Will Hodo after the walk to Hamchuck.
Top 5.
Top 5. That's it. Game on.
Here comes the pitch. And Hodo's going to take that one, missing well and away on the heater. And in danger of back-to-back walks to start off this inning now is Chase Banks. Hamchuck worked a long at-bat. This one not as long so far, but it's been 3 pitches and 3 balls. Here comes the 3-0. And Hodo, hacking 3-0, gets a breaking ball and misses it.
It's 2-2.
Oh, it's 2-2. Well, then that's why he was swinging. So it's 2-2 after the swinging miss. And here it comes. Hodo's going, and Hodo's going to foul it off the backstop.
Why am I the only one? Yeah.
He said it.
So Hamchuck ran on that one. It was a strike somewhere around the numbers. Found off the backstop. We haven't had one get stuck in there yet. I really don't know where the baseballs that are stuck in the backstop came from. So back to first is not in time. Not even a tag attempt from Piazza. So Hamchuck draws the pickoff attempt after going on a foul ball. Here comes the 2-2 again. Misses in the dirt. Bauholm with a good job to block that one. Keeps it right at the foot of the hitter Hodo.
Write it down. It'll be a test. What's that? Going down.
Here it comes. Hodo fouls that one on the ground. Sounds like there's some action in the Healdsburg bullpen right now. So we'll see if Von Moderer's day is done. I think that would be a welcome sight for the Mudcats. He's a new pitcher. After Von Moderer went 6 up, 6 down with, I think, 4 strikeouts in his time on the mound. Pickoff attempt again, not in time. And we'll get a payoff here to Hodo. He's worked once again a long at bat after Hamchuck saw 7 or 8. Here it comes. So another ground ball foul. And that's going to be a long run for someone out of the Prune Packer dugout to go grab that foul ball.
Oh,
3-2 still to Hodo. Hamchuck on first. We'll get another payoff. Here it is. Ground ball, this time it's going to stay fair. Piazza picks it, and he'll tag the bag for the out. So the first out of the inning on the ground ball to first.
Oh, is that a fielder's choice?
Could have maybe gone to second. But he'll take the sure out at first base for out number 1.
Now batting number 16, third baseman, Hunter DeRoe.
So here's Hunter DeRoe, third baseman now. Hamchuck up to second.
Hunter Dolan. Number 16.
Double play now, not in order. Hamchuck getting a second on that. They take the easy out at first. Good scoop by Piazza on that one. Kind of got it at a weird hop. Hamchuck dancing around a little bit at second. The pitch. Line to the left field line and foul. Breaking ball that DeRoe just got out in front of. Here comes the pitch. Fastball up and in at the hands. So it's 1-1 to Hunter DeRoe. Here it comes. Curveball drops back in for a strike. DeRoe thought that one was going up, and it just came back down and dropped in.
What? Little umbrella.
DeRoe came into this one at 459 on the year. 8 RBIs. The pitch. Did he go? He did not.
Oh, he does have
sorry, guys.
What? You didn't do. Oh, I heard he did. He did, but I mean. Yes, he did. No, we did. Oh, I didn't hear.
So it's 2-2 to Hunter DeRoe. And the pitch. Swung on and crushed out to left center field. Going back is McGee. He's going to watch it leave. Hunter DeRoe with a moonshot in the left center field. Second home run of the game for the Prune Packers. It's 4-0. And now that's 10 Prune Packer homers on the season, and still nobody has multiple. That's DeRoe's first.
That was no. I thought he hit one earlier.
So here's the first pitch into Jared Sundstrom, and he watches a strike. 4-0 Prune Packers now. In the top of the 5th of a 7-inning game, the Mudcats are going to have to get some offense going and keep this game right at 4. The Sundstrom swing is over the top of a curveball. A good one there. It's 0-2. Pitch, and Sundstrom fouls that one back. Got to go off the fence of something. But still 0-2 to Sundstrom. 1 out in the inning.
No, those are squish balls. Yeah.
Pitch. Fastball misses away. Don't think Banks loved that call. Pitch. It's curveball in the dirt from Banks. 2-2 count. Here to Another curveball misses away, so we'll get a payoff pitch here to Sundstrom. It's been a long inning. Hamchuk and Hodo both seeing a lot of pitches, and then Duro got, 2-2 before he hit that moonshot home run into left center. So an inning of long at-bats continues to linger on as the pitch is popped up, and it's going to be out of play. Straight up pop-up there. The pitch. Swing on. This one will be in play. Middle of the infield. And Delicado is going to call it off and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs, and it's Damian Bravo at the plate for Healdsburg. Here's the pitch. That's a curveball missing away.
Number 4, Damian Bravo.
In the pitch. So in a line drive, that'll be into the gap. It's at least a base hit. Benavidez gets over and cuts it off. Bravo takes a large turn, but the throw is in plenty of time. So Damian Bravo has a base hit.
Next, at first baseman number 30, Christian Almanza.
This inning continues to live on, and Christian Almanza comes to the plate. Hit a ground rule double last time to dead center. Of course, not where the batter's eye is. It would be pretty hard to get a ground rule double over that thing. Go to the other wall. And Almanza takes a strike. He struck out 17 times on the season. You're always looking for that if you're the pitcher here. That's his vulnerability. He's also walked 6 times. So here comes the 0-1. Swing on, hit pretty well to left field. Chasing Benavidez back. But Benavidez will make the grab, and that will end this long inning. The Prune Packers get 2 on a 2-run bomb from Hunter Duro. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We are back here at the bottom of the 5th. Josh Pernetti is the hitter for Solano, making his first in-game appearance here. And that one is up. Carter Benbrook has pitched 1 inning, and he gave up 5 runs in that inning. 4-0 lead for Healdsburg. That fastball, that's a broken bat. Grounded on 1 hop to first, and Pernetti is out number 1. I was talking to Nate Schwartz in between the games. We were talking about the broken bats. Schwartz has the 3. We really haven't seen many from anyone else. There's one from
Third baseman,
Josh Pernetti.
Tyler Toby.
So he says something to Toby on the way back in, and Toby comes up now with 1 out and nobody on. The pitch. It's a curveball in the zone for strike 1.
All
right. The pitch. Curveball. Misses. Good take by Toby. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And Toby takes, and that was a convinced take. I mean, he had let the bat go out of his front hand very quickly there. Right as the ball was kind of getting across, he knew. Here comes a pitch. This time he checks it. Did he go? He did not. So it's 3-1. Toby started, but did not finish it. And the pitch. Fastball misses up, and Toby walks. Second walk issued by Benbrook on his season.
Next up, right fielder number 2, Caleb Jeske.
So here is Jeske.
I don't got a reason to lie. They gave me the key to the sky.
Toby on first. Mudcats need to get on the board. Down 4-0 in the 5th of a 7-inning game. The pitch. Jeske hits one high in the air. And Duplantier is barely going to move. Now he's going to go to his right a little bit and make the grab. Walking out the sun with the glove. And there's 2 outs now.
Next up, center fielder number 9, Max McGee.
So here is Max McGee. He's in center field in this one. Played right field earlier. A couple of hits on the day. Pitch. Fastball misses high and away. The pitch. And McGee swings over the top of a good curveball that probably caught the bottom of the zone there. And the pitch. It's been a line drive ground ball. Base hit. A 1-hopper to the 5-hole, and Max McGee's got a base hit.
Broke up the no-hitter.
So 2 outs and 2 on for Brady. So Indelicato up with 2 on and 2 out. That's the first hit of the game for Solano there by Max McGee. Came second time through for the 8-hitter here in the 5th. So no no-hitter today. Indelicato hitting from the right side this time. Sees that one up. Indelicato, one of 2 switch hitters on the team. Him and Bauholm both hit from both sides. Ball in the outfield should score a run. The pitch. Grounded off the end of the bat toward the Prune Packer dugout. Here the pitch comes. And Indelicato with a great take on a curveball. Definitely held up. And it's 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, grounded, a chopper foul. So Toby on second. It's McGee on first. with 2 outs and 2 strikes on Braden and Delicato. And the pitch. Did he hold it back? He did, and he'll get a full count. Doing a great job of laying off the curveball. Runners will be on the move. Runners will be on the move here. Full count. Payoff pitch coming to the 9-hitter in Delicato. And here it comes. And that was a weird one. It didn't look like they were gonna. It didn't look like they were gonna give him the call originally.
The pitcher.
And the catcher just tossed the ball back, and then the umpire made the call. So that was a little weird, because that's ball 4. That ball's live, and the runners that were already moving could have, tried to score. I mean, they probably wouldn't have done so, but could have tried. Anyway, it's 4-0 Prune Packers. We'll go to the top of the 6th here. We are back to the top of the 6th. It's a 4-0 Healdsburg Prune Packer lead over the Solano Mudcats. The pitch is up high. It's a new pitcher, Tyler Lamperti, for the Solano Mudcats, getting into his 3rd game. 5 innings pitched so far in 2 games, 1 start. 13 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts for him. And that one had to hit the batter. So that was Will Portera, who just got hit by that one. Just grazed his leg.
Now batting catcher
And
number
leadoff base runner.
7, Blake McDonald.
And the third base coach now 2 pitches late to get out there. So we're getting later. And this is the catcher, Blake McDonald, who homered last time up on a high fly ball in the left field. And way past the head of Michael Benavidez out in the left. Leadoff base runner and a good lead for Portera out at first. And he extends it even a little more. Pitch from Lamperti. Fastball up. Lamperti is a little slower to get to the plate. He has a bit of a hitch in his motion. Takes the look to first. He'll throw home. The pitch. It's a curveball ripped down the left field line again. Benavidez is going to make the grab. Michael Benavidez playing a great left field today. Has been ranging all over the place. And that time he makes a nice play going to his right towards foul ground. So McDonald is out number 1. And Jaden Duplantier comes to the plate.
Next up, shortstop number 3, Jaden Duplantier.
And Portera still has a huge lead at first base. And Lamperti looks at him. And he'll throw to first this time. Portera was ready for that one. Doesn't even have to slide. Lead's still about the same size. And the pitch. Bunt to 10 from Duplantier. Throw back to first.
Got him.
Did they get on the back pick? He didn't.
What was the call? Save.
A perfect throw from Bauholm on the back pick. If you're not going to be able to get him a regular pick off, try the back pick. It looked very close. So there was a lot of dirt that kicked up there. You couldn't really see it. The pitch was a ball. It's 1-0 to Duplantier. And Portera is maybe even a little further out there now than he was. And the pitch. It's curveball in the zone. We'll see if they throw over to him again. I mean, he is really far out there, but was clearly able to read Lamperti's move. Very close play on the back pick from Bauholm. And it's an easy throw for Bauholm with a right-hander up the pitch. So another throw to first.
Got him. Got him.
Might have gotten him this time. No.
Come on, dog. Blue.
So another back pick attempt from Bauholm.
Keep going, Bauholm.
That throw was a little low. But, I mean, still a good throw, and that was close. Maybe that's your best bet because you got the easy throw there. Lamperti doesn't want to do that for the pickoff. The throw, and now he's going to throw it first. And Portera was already moving backwards. So Portera is in the head of both pitcher and catcher. That's 2 pickoff attempts from each of them in this at-bat for Duplantier. And the pitch. Curveball ripped down the line, foul.
Give me 2.
So a 2-2 count. Portera probably a little bit back towards first one than he was. And Bauholm fakes the back pick attempt, but does not throw. It's full count here to Duplantier with all this madness to run around first. There's one out in the inning. Here comes the payoff. Ball low. So with all that, and all the chaos over at first base and 4 throws over combined between the pitcher and catcher, Duplantier is walked by Lamperti.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Robbie Hamchuk.
So we're back to the top of the order. It's Robbie Hamchuk. And Healdsburg has a big threat here to do some more damage. Two runners on, Portera on second, Duplantier on first, and 1 out in the inning. And the pitch. Swung on and crushed in the right center. That's going to get in between everybody. Portera is going to come around and easily score. Duplantier is going to be waved around third. He'll score easily. Coming over to third is Hamchuk. He's in standing. It's a 2 RBI triple. And Healdsburg is up 6-0.
Next up, designated hitter number 18, Will Hodo.
Healdsburg showing off the power. It's 6-0 now. And after a rough Game 1 loss that ended their undefeated season, the offense is right back on the attack. Will Hodo comes to the plate, still only 1 out with the runner on third. That's a curveball. He tries to drop in, but doesn't. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the plate. And that's the first strike to Hodo. Here it comes. Curveball misses. Good take by Hodo. It's 2-1. Here it comes again. Hodo hits that one right into the ground, foul, into the backstop. Still no ball boy today. Kyle Stafford is on those duties when his team is out in the field. The pitch. And that one in the dirt. Well blocked by Balholm, and it rolls up the third base line, so nowhere for Hamschuck to go. And as we just saw, great speed on third. Standing triple on the right center, a ball in the right center gap. So it's 3-1 to Hodo. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, grounded softly right on the line. It's a rollback fair. Throw to third. Is in time, and oh, that's a weird play over at first. And Hodo looks like he's down. I believe the call was safe at first. Hodo's up, and I can't really see. I didn't actually see the call, but from the crowd's reaction, and yeah, Hodo's going to stay on first, so he's safe. We'll see if that'll be an error on Toby. The run comes in to score. It's 7-0 Prune Packers as Hamschuck comes in on that one. It looks like Hodo's all right, just took a fall there.
Next up, number 16, third baseman Hunter Duro.
And we'll move on. It's Hunter Duro at the plate. And Hodo's going to get the, well, it's not no mid on, but it's some base running thing. A pitch from Lamperti is swung on and fouled off.
What's up?
If Hodo was tagged, it looked like he would have been out when that tag would have occurred. But that's always an awkward play at first base. The pitch. Swung on, grounded. Toby, throw to second. And Delicato, throw to first. In time for the double play. They go Toby to Delicato to Piazza for the 5-4-3, and they get out of the inning. It's 7-0 Prune Packers. We go bottom 6. Mudcats. Carter Benbrook is still on the mound for Healdsburg. As we get started in the bottom of the 6th, they have a 7-0 lead after a big top of the 6th. And Brunston Balholm is up for the Mudcats. The pitch. That's the slide piece dropped in for a strike. It's 0-2. Pitch. Balholm looks at strike 3. It's a curveball dropped back in there. And a quick 3-pitch strikeout for Carter Benbrook to start off the 6th.
Next up, number 12, the shortstop, Jackson Forbes.
We 56. You gotta love it.
I don't know what like that.
Here's Jackson Forbes.
I'm not kidding.
And Forbes takes a strike. So Benbrook is in the zone with everything right now.
56.
Mudcats are going to have to hit something. 7-0 deficit here. And this is your top of the order in the 6th. With Val Holmes, who just struck out Forbes, and then Benavidez on deck. Forbes takes that one low for a ball, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball from Forbes. Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses up. I mean, there is a lot of dirt sticking out of the glove each time that Blake McDonald catches one. And blowing right towards the Mudcats dugout. Pitch. And Forbes fouls that one. Would have gone right over my head had it not be a fence here. Just a check swing foul ball to stay alive on a good breaker. Good fight swing there from Jackson Forbes.
Oh my gosh. So it like was played at some point.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Forbes was fooled. 2 quick outs on K's. And Benavidez up now with...
Next up, left fielder, number 30, Michael Benavidez.
First pitch into Benavidez. That's a slider, maybe a curve that misses outside. After it was a pretty solid offensive performance in Game 1, the Mudcats have 1 hit in this one. And Benavidez takes a good hack at that one, but misses. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss at a good curve. Benavidez is out to swing and misses. Some swing and miss problems today. This is his first game of the day. Did not play in Game 1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Carter Benbrook strikes out the side. We'll head to the top of the 7th. It's a 7-0 lead for Healdsburg, and the Mudcats have 3 more outs to come back with that. So let's see what happens. So here is Jared Sundstrom to start off the top of the 7th. Healdsburg with a commanding 7-0 lead. The Mudcats only have 1 hit. As Sundstrom takes the curveball in there. This game has not fared nearly as well as Game 1 did for Solano. The Mudcats just haven't been able to hit anything thrown at them. Sounds like some work in the pen for Healdsburg, so we'll see a technical closer, but not a save situation. And the third base coach is 2 pitches late to get out there, so it's just a trend at this point. Here comes the pitch from Lamprey. one swung on his ball. Here comes the pitch. Popped up again, foul out of play. Heads up over on the football field. We saw the Prune Packers hit a lot of baseballs hard in game one, but just weren't able to bring their runs around, and that has not been the case in this one. They've got 7, they've got a couple of homers, and a ground rule double to go with that. These guys did a lot of extra base hits, because that one is a curveball, and that's just off the end of the bat. Second baseman Delicado's coming in, fields on the hop, throw to first.
Safe.
Not in time. So Delicado kind of waited back for that one on a slowly hit ball. And Jared Sundstrom, who's been playing center field and left field, who's got good speed, beats it out. So an auspicious start to this inning for Solano, and Damian Bravo will come to the plate.
Number 4, Damian Bravo.
Huge lead at first for Sundstrom. The pitch, way up high, ball 1.
No, that's the same guy.
Well, no, he was just pointing to the dugout.
The pitch,
That's almost right.
swing and a miss. A good one there from Lamperti.
Oh, runner.
And we have a pinch runner coming in. So it's Travis Sanders coming in for Sundstrom. Travis Sanders, who played in game 1 and was substituted out of that one, comes in for Sundstrom.
Maybe he's got some clause that he has to play in a certain number of games.
Here comes the pitch. And Bravo takes down low. Sanders went on first, a draftee of the Boston Red Sox last year.
80% of the games.
Pitch. That one fell off.
If I were a team, I'd say they'd be like, look, send my guy to a lesser league. You have to play him like 90% of the
Sanders
games.
is going to stay in the game.
The pitch. Swung on and crushed to left field and way out of here. Benavidez, I mean, no chance. A moonshot from Damian Bravo. It's 9-0 Healdsburg. That's their 11th home run as a team.
Somebody got 2.
And they still have not had anybody with multiple homers, but that will tie Damian Bravo for the RBI lead in the league with Nate Schwartz of our Solano Mudcats at 13. So Almanza takes that one. So Healdsburg now has an 11-way tie for the lead in home runs as a team. With 1. The pitch popped up high in the air and out of play. That hit somewhere with the concrete over there. It's 9-0 Prune Packers after a moonshot from Damian Bravo. I mean, that was absolutely crushed. Wind starting to pick up here. The pitch. That one is up.
I saw the ball being thrown back. Watching the pop up get like 2 feet off the ground and then coming to get around.
And the pitch. Ground ball at the end of the bat. Toby has to field on a weird spin. Throw to first is in time.
That's only like the 4th like ground ball.
So that's 1 out in the inning now, and it's Will Portera.
Now batting second baseman, number 12, Will Potterow.
The pitch. Fastball that misses up at the letters there. The pitch. Swing on high in the air. Middle infield. Called off by Forbes, and he's got it for out number 2.
Back-to-back innings. Pop up in the same spot.
So Jackson Forbes, his busy day continues at shortstop.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Blake McDonald.
So this is Blake McDonald, the catcher. He's got a home run today, 1 of 3 in this game for Healdsburg. And 1 of 11 on the season, who, as I mentioned, is an 11-way tie. So here's one of your team leaders in homers. And that one is fouled away. I mean, it really is incredible that they've hit 3 today. They've already had 8, and it was already, everybody had 1, and then we've had 3 today, all from guys who started the day at 0. The pitch, fastball in there. I mean, I'm really curious now at this point to see who's going to be the first person to get to 2 for Healdsburg. McDonald, I mean, he might put a swing on right here and end that debate. The pitch, fastball, that one gets away from Bauholm, but there's no one on base, so it's all right. 1-2 count here to McDonald. Duplantier on deck, 2 outs. Pitch. You know, line drive into left center field. McDonald has probably extra bases. It's cut off by McGee. No, it's not. It gets by him. So it looked like he had the cutoff, but he didn't. It just went right through his glove. It's a double for McDonald, as that would have been, you know, close either way. Benavidez had to get that out of the wall. And it's a second extra base hit for Blake McDonald of the day.
Number 3, Jaden Duplantier.
So here's Jaden Duplantier. Only had 4 at-bats coming into today. He was 0 for 4 in those at-bats. Had a walk, as well as a strikeout. Here it comes. And the fastball is up. The pitch. Ground ball to the middle. Might have been a broken bat. Fielded by Lamperty. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. Healdsburg gets another 2 on a moonshot home run from Damian Bravo. It's 9-0. The Mudcats have 3 outs to try and somehow make that back. We'll be back.
Yeah.
We are back. It's the bottom of the 7th of a 7-inning game. New pitcher is on the mound for Healdsburg as the first pitch, and then Nate Hamburger is a strike. It's Brian McBroom in for Healdsburg. And Nate Hamburger is pinch hitting for Luke Piazza, the first baseman. Here comes the pitch. Fastball misses up to Hamburger. Hamburger played in game 1. He's not very productive. And now gets his first at bat of game 2. For McBroom, he pitched in 4 games, all in relief, 5 innings. 5 strikeouts to 1 walk and 4 hits. The pitch. That one's popped up in play. Getting over there is Almanza. He's not going to make the play. Big foul ground. McBroom is one of 2 Prune Packer pitchers. Say that 3 times fast, or 5 times fast even. And he's one of 2 with a save. He's got 1. This would not be a save, but I mean this would be finishing the game. Sometimes you bring your closer and they do that, even when it's 9-0. Pitch to Hamburger. Fouled off somebody.
Put up a 10 spot on him. Let's go.
Here it comes to Hamburger. Swinging a pop fly right side. This looks a lot more playable, but it's in play, and it's, and Almanza overran it a little bit and then tried to basket catch it and couldn't make the grab. Here comes the pitch to Hamburger again. Swing and a miss. Hamburger down on strikes for out number 1 in the 7th.
Now batting designated hitter number 19, Josh Pernetti.
So here's Josh Pernetti looking to make an impression here in his first game. Has not done anything yet. And that one is popped up foul. Don't know where that one went, but it went somewhere. Went out in the 7th. You got Pernetti up and Toby on deck. Here comes the 0-1. And that one taken away. Here comes the pitch. Another broken bat. It's tipped off the glove of McBroom, but Pernetti is still going to be out by plenty at first. It's been an expensive day for bats. And like I said, Schwartz has, I think, 3 broken bats already here at home, and that's a couple others.
Third baseman number 11, Tyler.
Broken pretty good. So 2 outs here in the 7th, and Tyler Toby at the plate. Final hope for Solano, down 9. If you get 8 base runners straight, the tying run would come to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That one misses. Here comes the pitch. That one in there for a strike on the inside edge to Toby.
Yeah.
1-2 count to Toby. Prune Packer dugout doing some sort of cheer. And Toby pops it up right side in between everybody. Can't really see it, but it's going to be caught. That will end the ball game. The Mudcats split the doubleheader with the Prune
And that's
Packers.
the ball game.
Prune Packers get their 12th win in the league.
Zero. We'll see you
Mudcats
right back here
are now
Tuesday.
3-13.
5 o'clock.
We'll be back here on Tuesday at 5. For Jack Gross, this has been Solano Mudcats Baseball. Sign